This meeting is being recorded.
Hi, good morning, all. This is our Cluster 7 presentation, which will be dealing with disagreements amongst teams. My team members are myself, Craig Goff, Miss Ferona Robinson, and Mrs. Kellyanne Williams-Harridon.
All right. Good morning, guys.
Good
I call
morning.
this meeting today because I've realized I've given you a task to come up with the meeting plan for our annual meetings and our group meetings. And I realized that there's some form of disagreement because there's a delay. So I call this meeting so we can rectify and see how best we can know what's going on. So can you please explain to me what is your task on this, Ms. Robinson?
Yes, so I was saying to Craig, because by right we are to set up a meeting, right? Use some form of virtual platform to have our staff meetings, etc. And I was advising Craig that we could use WebEx. However, he insists for us to use Teams. And I'm telling him the
Okay.
disadvantages pertaining to using Teams, and he's not hearing it. So that's the current conflict we are facing in order to proceed.
Okay. And Mr. Kregoff, can you tell me your side now, please, sir?
Well, I'm sorry, Dan. Is it? I don't know. I trying. You see, I telling Ferona, I say, WebEx not ready. WebEx of just people when they really have no work to do, man. You see, Teams better, because everybody you supposed to use the Teams. Every business I use Teams.
Okay.
You don't need to get nothing extra. We have a tool already and we don't have pay a fee and you want to bring in something else. Sure.
All right. I understand what both of you are saying, but let us see how best we can work this scene. So you see, all right, so WebEx only give us 40 minutes, right? And Team give us a longer period to work with. So what we can do best for both of us to work together is we can use the WebEx when we're having our group meetings. So remember, we have this regular meeting so we can keep abreast of what we plan for the week. And that meeting is not normally long.
Right.
So we can use the WebEx for that meeting. How would that sound to you, Mr. Craig?
Why?
Yes, and we use the team now for the annual general meeting, which is a longer meeting.
Right.
So both of you, your ideas are great. So we can just use the WebEx for the small meetings and the team for the bigger meetings.
Okay.
You know, so yeah, so makes sense. You're right, you know.
Yes.
What you're saying makes sense because now we're looking at the fact that we'll be using both, and we won't have to overburden teams with all of these small meetings. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're very,
Yes.
you know.
And the
That's
collaboration between both is good. So both of you is a win-win.
right. Yes. We never thought about it that way. Thank you very much, Mrs. Harridan.
Sure, no problem. That's what teamwork is there for.
So
So we work together to come up with a mutual plan.
right.
Yes.
So Ferona, I will definitely ask you to train me on WebEx so that I will understand how it works, and I can help you with Teams too, so we have that good working relationship. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you,
Great.
thank you, thank you, Kellyanne. You
That
really
sounds
save a
very good.
life.
Sure.